pass out recommendations to men to go and date younger women. Oh, he's so hurt.
You need to be relentless.
Look at him, look.
And don't let what society tells you.
So let me set the record straight. Boo-boo. Well, hello. Welcome back to another video. I'm Darra Cherie. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as hit that like so we can push this video out there. Also, while you're at it, go ahead over to my Instagram, DarraCunningham, and go ahead and hit that follow button over there too. All right. So today we're gonna do a little bit of a different video. I don't normally do reactions. It's me reacting to another reaction video. As you guys know, I was recently on the Pineapple Show on the Melli Monaco. I hope I'm saying her name correctly. Over on her channel. I'll drop those links in the bio. It was a dating show where guys would come up and shoot their shot at me. Unfortunately, I had to reject everybody. I know y'all, when you know, you know. And I mean, I didn't see nothing. So anyway, this mediocre guy decides to make a video critiquing me. He's come up with a bunch of assumptions about your girl. Like, what's going on? You keep talking about me. Like, he probably dreams about me at night or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. So we about to see what exactly he said, and we about to get active for real.
I noticed about this immediately, and I said it before, she's an attractive young woman. That the previous two women that I've looked at while Melli was live, and I was live at the same time, and it just happenstance, I just clicked over like, oh shit, Melli's live, let me go take a look at it. They didn't look like their goddamn IG profile at all. So this young lady does. She does, surprisingly. Because how often, I'm not gonna lie to you, so I recently moved to a new city, a much more popular city than I was at before. And I was at a store, and I saw this chick, and I'm like, God damn, she looks like such and such IG model. I'm not gonna say the name. She looked like such and such IG model. And I'm looking at her, and I'm like, but it's like an uglier version. Like, it looks like the IG model that I look like, that I've seen on Instagram, but this one looks like her, but like with a concussion. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she looked like a little bit like sloppier of a version. Harsh. And what happens is that you begin to understand the differences between reality and fiction, pulp fiction, if you want to bring it there. You understand what I'm saying? So, but this lovely young lady actually looks like her photo, and I just wanted to see the conversation, so we're going to watch it together today. So she's the type of young lady where you make a date at 8 o'clock, and she'll probably be on time, which to me is a thumbs up, okay? Let's keep going.
So, how was your day?
It was good. It was pretty good. All I did was I hopped on. I had a Zoom meeting and ran some errands, and that was it.
Okay, so a chill day.
Pretty much.
Like, they're already talking about, okay, she looks like the picture.
Yeah.
They be talking hella shit. So, because sometimes they're like, oh, the girls don't look like the picture.
Yes.
And I'm like, leave me alone.
They can't see past the filters. No.
They can't. So, let's see. So.
All right, so just real quick, what did you just hear? She had a Zoom meeting on a Monday. She ain't got no job, right?
Man, come on, man. You know you ain't got no job, man. Come on.
She ain't got no job. That's just something, okay? Now, at the same time, in my mind, I'm thinking, I don't give a shit if I just want you to be, like, respectable in the way that you conduct yourself within life. If you just chilling and beautiful,
Boy, if you don't...
I'm not Tommy. I got a job. Oh my gosh, the assumptions, and you're so wrong, so wrong.
Talk to me about yourself. Where are you from? How old are you, if you want to tell us? Do you have kids? What do you like to do? What do you do? Whatever you want us to know.
Okay, so I am from St. Louis, the Show Me State.
Okay.
And I currently reside in Houston, Texas. So that's where I'm at right now. I am a YouTuber as well and an influencer, but my career, my background is in news. I used to work as a news reporter. I am single. I do not have any children. I am just looking for someone who is on the same page with me, and that's would consist of just being real, upfront, being honest. You know, God-fearing man who's on the same page as me, and yes, he needs to be easy on the eyes.
Hey.
Okay, so what she's saying is you gotta be attractive, you gotta be easy on the eyes. Also, you hear the God component that has come out into it as well. From St. Louis, now in Texas, was in media, and now does YouTube. Now, at the same time, I think Melli actually tagged her. Yes, Melli actually tagged her. So we're gonna take a look at the YouTube channel real quick as well, in order to understand more about her.
Do you have a type? Would you say? Or not?
Great question, Melli.
So I don't know if it's on purpose, but naturally, all the guys I've dated have been 6 feet. Like, I don't know
Naturally.
what it is. I've never said that he had to be 6 feet, but it just naturally happens that way. But I don't really have much of a preference. I feel like looks are subjective. So who I find attractive, you may not think is attractive. So it's pretty much, I'll know when I see him if he's someone that I'm attracted to, and then I got to get to know him.
What's so interesting is listening to modern women talk about like their requirements, right? Like it sounds like normal, right? Like you just need someone to be like attractive, right? And you need someone to have a good personality. I bet you the plot will thicken. I bet you the plot will thicken.
I want it all.
Okay.
She wants it all.
So tell me, how tall are you? Because you say usually you date guys that are 6 feet. How tall are you?
Yeah, I'm short. They say short girls, I guess, naturally attract tall guys. I am 5'1", so I'm.
Where's my goddamn soundboard? Tall guys naturally attract short women?
Yeah.
Or is that your subconscious requirement? Stop the cap, man. Where's my goddamn? or is that your subconscious requirement? Why they be doing this so early in the goddamn stream? What?
They do.
You 5'1"? You small as shit. What? You telling me there's no attractive guys that you've ever dated that's underneath 6 foot tall? What?
I never said that he had to be above 6 feet or 6 feet and up. It's just naturally what happens. That's what I said. That's what I mean. Like, you want to crack your little jokes? I've never turned a guy down over height. So, you're wrong.
Pause it too much.
I'm a tiny thing. I'm petite.
Yes. Okay. Hey, we'll see. But okay, so what is the shortest height you would go for?
I don't even know.
5'6"?
I'm open. Not my height.
5'2"?
5'5"?
No. Maybe 5'9", 5, somewhere in there. Not my height though. I don't want to be looking eye to eye with nobody.
Okay.
Because I'm short.
No problem. Would you like to tell us your age or no?
I am in my 30s.
Okay. 30s, no kids. In your 30s, no kids. Okay.
Hold on, I got a new sound for y'all. What, you guys tell me down in the chat, what's this sound right here?
About to have something to say.
She's in her 30s.
Come on.
I am not shit. Jesus, a leaf blower, shut up. I'll kill you. Her eggs. It's her eggs frying. Let go.
Are you looking for marriage, or marriage is not really important to you?
I'm looking for marriage.
Yes, looking.
Really, nigga?
Why do you assume that that's the reason I am looking for my soulmate? That is not the only reason. Yes, I do desire to have a child or two or however. But why does that have to be the reason, the focus? Stop coming for women in their 30s. Yes, I understand the statistics that women should try to have kids at least by mid-30s. Actually, I talked to my doctor and she said the majority of the babies that she's delivered, because I'm just saying this because I'm assuming that you feel like us women in our 30s that we're gonna miss out or that we're trying to rush into relationships so that we can have babies. And so let me set the record straight. Boo-boo. My doctor told me that out of all the babies she's delivered over 20 years from mothers that were in their 30s and 40s, and out of all of those babies, not one of those babies had a birth defect or anything like that. So there's no need for me to get anxious to find a man, because the man that's for me, he will find me, and it will be in God's perfect timing. So ain't no rush on no eggs. My eggs are fine, boo-boo. And that's just that's like a fear thing. Like, I don't live in fear over here. I live in faith. And so I'm okay. I'm very healthy. And I have more than enough time. So anyway.
Go for marriage, of course.
So
she's
now
from Missouri.
Date, it's only for that. You don't date.
I date with intention. Yes. And if y'all want to hit it and quit it, I'm not the chick for you. I'm going to tell you that right now. For you.
Got you. Hey, you gotta tell them. So
you gotta keep it real up front.
Yeah, so they don't come because they know that's not what you're looking for. I mean, they might still come and act like, you know.
Yeah, they'll try to act like they want one thing, but yeah, you gotta be prayed up and use your discernment, because it is some clowns out here that will try to trick you. So
for sure.
They do.
Okay, what else? What is the main some of the main qualities you're looking for in him?
Good question.
Main, I would say he should have a real relationship with God. And
God.
I'm saying real relationship.
Second time.
I believe in God. Why do you keep calling out the fact that I'm bringing God up? Like, what is your issue with it? I need to know. God, Jesus, God, Jesus, God, Jesus, God, Jesus, God, Jesus, 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 God, 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 Jesus, Jesus, God, God, God. Like, really? Like, you just trying to find anything to pick at. Find something else. Not God. But when you get to know them, it's like they don't incorporate God, in anything that they do. And so it's like, okay, but I know you believe, but your relationship, because it's just not going to work out. I've tried it before, and now I'm to the point to where I know that it just doesn't work out. If we're not aligned on the same page, and it's not going to go nowhere.
So she's talking about God, which I find very important, right? But she's also mentioned that there's a lot of guys out here that will trick you, okay? So what is it that I'm seeing? I'm seeing the modern woman's paradigm, okay? That's at 30 years old, filled with baggages of past alpha men. This is essentially an alpha widow, is what I just know just far. So in her mind, she can't trust the man, but she can trust God, okay? This is the same type of woman that will go in there and make her new man the preacher subconsciously in lieu of you, because she don't trust you because of the pain and the baggage. And then they ask why men like me prefer younger women. I want less of a tortured soul, madame. I don't like y'all tortured women, no matter what y'all look like. I go.
Really? Is that really what you think? First of all, I've never dated a pastor. It's not about choosing. It's about that he's aligned with me. Okay? That's what it's about. So if that's who I am, that man is going to have to understand why I'm praying to God so much. Why am I talking to Jesus? Why? He's going to have to understand that. That's called being aligned. Okay? You said that's why you date younger women? Let me tell you something, boo-boo. I pass out recommendations to men to go and date younger women. So that's never bothered me. If I'm ready for something and you're not ready for it, we can't do nothing for each other. So what I say about that is, okay, I think I would suggest you date younger, or I think dating younger would be better for you, because a younger woman, she's not going to, she may or may not be ready. I don't know, because when I was in my 20s, Lord knows I wanted to be married. Any guy that dated me in my 20s, which is not very many, my mindset was always on marriage. So I've always dated with intention. So you got me mixed up. Don't put me in a box. Don't put me in a box. You got it all wrong. So.
Okay. What else?
I have to be physically attracted to him. Mm-hmm. I always laugh because my friends give me a hard time about that. I don't know who they be dating,
What are they saying? They're saying you should date somebody you're not attracted to physically?
Yeah, they give me that impression or something, but yet they mess with dudes they're attracted to. So I don't know. I think they're just being hard on my type.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
My type, and I just like attractive guys.
So the homegirls have identified that she might be shooting out of her league. Women like this have been told they're beautiful or pretty or attractive their entire life and think that they owe or deserve dudes that are just as attractive. Pay attention.
What?
They don't understand that men and women are judged by very different things.
Oh
Those
my
guys are
God.
attracted to me. Most of the times I'm attracted to them. It's really looks are subjective, like I said. So
Okay.
other than that, of course, he has to be a driven man. He has to be driven. He has to have, do not settle for less. I won't. A driven man, you know, I like the thought of an entrepreneur. I'm not going to say that, he has to be one, but I just think we should all be striving to work for ourselves.
Not all of
You know,
us.
so that's attractive to me,
Okay.
if possible.
Okay. What else when it comes to his mentality? So you say driven, needs to have faith, strong one. What else?
Personality, I want to be fun. I'm a person, I'm sort of a daredevil. I like to do activities. Like I did a solo trip all by myself to Cancun, and I zip lined. I did like 7 different zip linings. I've done bungee jumping. I'm an activities person. So he'll have to be that type of guy that loves to explore and travel the world.
How much money does he need to make?
Oh, good question, Melli.
I've never put a number on it, but he should be doing good for himself. And for the comment that just said she doesn't want a hard working, y'all always trying to twist what people say. Like I said he can be. I'm not against him working a great 9 to 5.
She's
job.
deflecting.
He's a working man, right?
Okay.
If we have a family emergency, we could be there. Like
She's
it's just
deflecting.
the freedom of that.
She's deflecting.
Oh my God.
I feel like you end
Stop.
up making more than you ever made.
I'm
on a 9 to
responding
5
to the
if you're
comment
working for yourself.
that
Personally.
came across the screen.
Okay.
Go back, Melli.
What else? So you don't want to give me a number?
Oh, that's why I beg with
I
Melli.
never thought about a number.
What? Think about it. What's comfortable? I mean,
That's
know how
why I
much
beg
you
with
make, you
Melli.
see
Bring
how
her back.
comfortable you are. Would you like your man to make about what you make? More, less?
$250 to $300.
He can make more. He can make more.
He can make more. How much do you make?
Obviously.
I don't have a number. Like, he needs to be making nice money. We need to be able to live the way we need to be.
What does that even mean?
To be able to provide for, if we have children in our future, we should have a nice amount of money set aside.
Here's what I'd ask her at this particular junction. I'd ask her about her expenses. What is the rent on the place that she look? Because that doesn't look like she owns that. That looks like she rents that. How much does your car cost? Right? How much is your monthly women bills?
The reason why I don't have a number is because I don't think like that. Like, that's not my mindset. I know the type of women you're used to, and I'm sorry, that's just not me. It's just not me. I can't think of a guy I've dated and I've asked him how much you make, what type of car you drive. Like, that's just not the topic of conversation. Not even in my 20s, you know, like that just wasn't my thing. Even in my friend group, that's not the question that we ask. Like, it's not a topic of discussion. We just trust and know if you're aligned with me and you're, you know, a man of God, you know, you gonna be good. You gonna be good. So I'm not going to sit here and pick out the number. You got to have 500K. You got to have 300K. I'm not going to do that because that's not important to me. I didn't say he had to be balling out of control. I never came on Melli's show and said I was looking for a high-valued man. Never said that. Now, that might be who has been attracted to me in the, you know, throughout my life, but it's not my preference. Actually, I don't want a high-value man. How about that? But that's a whole nother, let's keep it moving.
Hair, nails, shit, all that stuff that women do that men have no idea about. What is all the expenses? I'd ask her from that because she's unwilling to give a number because it probably paints her in a specific way, you know?
No, because I really don't care. Like, once again, I don't know what type of women you mess with or the type of women I saw the type of women who come on the show. They're more so the type that's, what you gonna do for me? I like the finer things in life. To each his own. That's great for those women. But I'm not them. I'm Darra. And I do not have very high expenses. So there you go, assuming.
Understand.
And things like that.
I would say
but I've never said
300 would make the viscous innards
like I've never thought about that.
moist and sweet.
With you.
So you're going to give me a number because I'm not saying a number. See?
I only meet educated guys anyway, like educated guys with nice jobs. Like,
yeah.
So they're always...
Like,
that's true.
You need to tell me, where do you go? Where they at?
If she meets educated guys with nice jobs, then the next question should be, why are they not wifing you up? Am I tripping?
Yes, you are indeed tripping. Just because somebody is educated with a nice job does not mean they're the one for me. Oh my gosh. Like, I know this is common sense, but I'm really starting to wonder about you. Because just because I don't care about your money. I do not care. Has nothing to do with alignment. Just like, okay, I'm an educated woman. So I'm a good woman. He could be a good man. That doesn't necessarily mean that we are for each other and that we are even aligned, that we're meant to be. So stop. This is so like, you're like dissecting and assuming, and it's just, it makes no sense to me. You can't really think like this in real life. I don't believe it. I fail to believe. Because right now, it's giving delusional.
Educated guys with nice jobs, but for some reason, they're not good enough for you at 30-something years old.
No,
Here they go again, focusing on age.
Like when I run into guys, I always find out they do something interesting, or they may work for themselves, or they may, like, I've never...
These comments are comedy. It's giving 500K.
I really do not have a
It's
number.
giving.
I give you a chance.
I hate that shit.
I'll tell you this. I'm a dreamer. I'm very driven. I'm always striving for the next thing. So he just has to have that same mentality as I do. So.
No, he doesn't.
Why I asked for the number is
do.
just so the guys.
He don't have to have the same mentality. He's got to have a better mentality because he has to make more money. You see how a lot of these modern women will cloud the shit that they're talking about?
This isn't a normal conversation that I would have because, like I said, I don't discuss a man's pockets with my girlfriends or even to that man. But the reason why, when asked the question, can he make less than me, more than me, all of that, whatever, and I said more, is because I don't want to step on a man's toes. I believe that it's about what's comfortable for that man. Let's be real out here. Some men, they can't take a woman making more than them. Some can, some can't. So I'm going to say, okay, he has to make more, to level it out. But it's like, okay, if we made the same amount, if he made less, that's between that man and that woman. And it depends on how much money, how much less are we talking about. And it depends on that man's comfort level. Yes, I'm that thoughtful. So that would be a discussion that's had up front. If there's something, I feel like if there was an issue or a problem, that man would bring it up. That's how I feel. But you don't know nothing about that.
Within the modern women lexicon of bullshit.
And they know not to come in if they don't have that type of money. That's why,
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't want to say a number, it's no problem.
Okay, let's move on.
All types of guys
Yeah,
will
but
come
y'all
in
gave
anyway.
me a number.
They don't care.
Not Melli, but you.
I watched some of your other videos.
See, she's shitting on Melli's audience.
Can you have kids?
You know what? So, I have been open in a point in my life to that. I am open, but what do I prefer? I would prefer that he does not have kids. Mm-hmm. However, I don't want to say that, oh, he got kids, I'm going to miss out on my blessing. You understand what I'm saying? So if it were up to me, I want to start fresh and we build a family together. Mm-hmm. That's my desire, my heart's desire. But,
But you're open. You can have one. You're open.
Possibly.
No, she's not open.
I would prefer not.
Yeah, she's not open.
Okay. All right. Well, and okay, last question.
He'd have to be an entertainer or a football player for her to tolerate one.
33 up.
Oh, hell no!
First of all, once again, I'm not the woman that's sitting up here seeking entertainers and athletes. I've never sought entertainers and athletes. However, yes, they have sought me. It's just not my thing. It's not my goal. You know, that's not the number one focus for me, but it's okay. I get that you would think that and you would say that about me because that's the type of women that you are used to. So it's okay. I understand. And I would never date an entertainer. Like, that's just not no way. I used to work in the entertainment industry. Never. Not a rapper, not a singer. No athletes unless they like Russell. That's a nice, selfless, God-fearing guy. I'll take me a Russell. You can give me a Russell, Lord Jesus. Because every man out here ain't tripping. Every athlete, every high-value man ain't tripping out here. So if you know one, you know, I want the good guys. I don't want the guys that keep all that. I don't want that.
33 and up.
You say 33 and up?
I'm in there.
What's the cutoff?
Cutoff. I say 41.
Are you open to long distance? Or
Oh, good question.
I don't really want long distance because these men,
What?
they play too much.
Yeah.
You know, if I do long distance, you have to really show me that you are really, really ready for something. Mm-hmm. You know, I would prefer you to be here with me. I need you here with me. It's some things you can be doing here with me. I don't need you.
I don't disagree with her right there. I don't think long distance
Finally,
over the
he
long
agrees
haul
with me.
can actually work. But at the same time, my lady, are you willing to move for me? Are you willing? Are you?
I'm not willing to move for you, but yes, 100% I am willing to move. If I meet some incredible guy, a nice guy, and we're aligned, I don't mind moving. That's not even a question.
Then once married, who pays the rent or the mortgage?
Well, he'll probably pay it. Men always want to pay it.
What if he doesn't?
They do.
I've never met a man that did not want to take over.
That wasn't her question. Okay, I'm starting to get the idea. Okay, it's whatever he makes is ours, and whatever I make is mine. Hey, listen, if she then follows up and say, but listen, I'm willing to be a part of his program, I'm willing to support, I'm willing to be a part of his business, right? I'll take care of him, da-da-da. If she then follows up with that, then that would make absolute sense to me. But if not, we have a modern woman that's getting the benefits of being modern while also trying to get the benefits of being traditional.
We need to talk about the type of women you date. We seriously do. Like, for real. We need to talk about that. So, of course, I don't mind working with my husband and helping him with his business. Most definitely. Like, I'm open. Actually, that's one of my visions I've had, you know, for several years, wanting to build a business with my husband. Like, it's called a helpmate. That's what it is. I don't know if you understand that language, but it's called a helpmate. So whatever I need to do to help him be successful, and I hope that he would, you know, support me and what I love to do too. Like, it's a team effort, not a me, all about you, all about one or the other, if you understand that language.
It's not funny. What's she laughing at?
What are you laughing at? I mean, what are you talking about?
I'm just saying, like, even dates and stuff, like, I don't know.
Men
like
do want to pay.
And they,
ladies, name me a situation where a man has ever been like, hey, you're going to have to go 50-50 on the rent. Now, I can understand that if you were young, like not in a teenager or 20s, and it's like, hey, y'all both trying to figure life out, careers out, and all of that. So I get that. Full-grown men in their 30s, because I don't date men in their 20s, it's going to, this is what it's going to be. So what do you expect? Like, men do not want a woman to pay the mortgage. And once again, this goes back to what I was saying earlier about wanting to make a man feel comfortable. I do not want to come off as this overbearing woman that's, I'll pay, I'll do all this. No, they don't want me. He don't need me to pay. He don't need me to pay his mortgage. He don't. But I'm open to paying bills because we a team. And I understand what being a team means.
They like to be the provider, the security. So I don't know, that would be interesting if I got with a guy and it was serious and he was like, yeah, so we got to go half on the rent. Like, at this point, being full grown, I don't know.
I'm already beginning to understand why she had to go to Cancun by herself. She seems very delusional. Women like this are often, she's more delusional because she's attractive. So she's confused because she's had a slew of simps within her life that have done unreasonable things to try to appease her. But she confuses what the simps have done or what the guys that she would be attractive to or willing to do. She's absolutely confusing them. This makes complete and utter sense, going to Cancun single as a young lady. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It don't mean women can't take solo trips, but like, for what? That to me sounds like she had scheduled some shit with some dude and he backed out because he realized how crazy that she may or may not be. And she was like, fuck it, I'm going on my own.
Single women can't go on solo trips. Really? That makes no sense. In one breath, you're saying that, okay, women can go on solo trips, but which is it? Can we not go or can we go? Because you're contradicting yourself. That's what I'm hearing. And I went on a solo trip because it's what I wanted to do. I don't like waiting on people. When I say people, I'm not talking about a man. I'm talking about, you know, planning girls trips and stuff like that, people's schedules. I wanted to go, so I did it. And it didn't feel like I was there by myself because I'm a vlogger and I'm always talking to my audience. What's up, audience? As you know how we do it over here. We go on solo trips. It's a thing that we do. It's a thing that several influencers do. So I'm not understanding how you don't understand and why you're making it a thing. Yes, we go on solo trips. We have a wonderful time. And we're not over there doing what y'all be doing.
I can't see that happening.
Y'all simps be messing up the game.
So tell me, what do you do with your money then?
He want me to be
Yes.
this. He want me to
If
be
she makes
something
it.
else so bad.
Meaning like while he's paying the mortgage or something?
Yeah.
Well, I'll pay for things. I have things that I'll need to be paying
She don't
for.
answer questions. What do you do with your money? Melli's looking at her like, bitch, it's a Monday. Stop goddamn lying to me. You've lied to me at least 5 times since we started the stream.
Yeah, for my
Yo, I
wife.
wish I had more time. What she just said in the last, 3 minutes, you could spend an hour and a half breaking down all of the bullshit that it's like so much bullshit. You know what's so crazy is that, normally without this content up here, women like this would get on the platforms like this and just blurt out all of the nonsensical, it's English, but it's not. That's why I tell you guys so often, judge them by their actions, not by their words. It's so unclear.
And that's what we do. We judge y'all by your actions, not by your words. You can make your mouth say anything. And that's why I am currently single. Because I don't fall for any and everything, as no woman should. In the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, I don't care how old you are. Watch these actions. All the men I know say they don't need no woman paying their mortgage.
Well,
But they're asking, what are you paying?
I don't know what.
You say you pay for some stuff. What is it? Just your stuff, like what you need, or
whatever else needs to be paid for. I'm not hard to work with. I'm not at all.
Okay.
So if he chooses to
Sure.
pay for the mortgage, I can take on some other bills. That's no problem for me. Whether it's the electricity, whether it's the whatever, I don't have a problem with that.
Hit the like button.
okay. All right. Well, we got.
Why
more
does
people.
this
Let's
matter
see.
if they don't care about our money and what we make?
MJ,
What up,
let's see
MJ?
if we can hear you. Melli asked you, what do you do with your money in the meantime since you've met these men? It's not a hard question to answer. Hey, guys,
right.
you guys slow down. I'm talking
Right.
crazy.
Answer the question.
What I do with my money in the meantime.
Yes. What do you spend it on?
First of all, I'm an independent woman. Darra got bills. Darra pays. I pay my bills. First of all.
What the fuck is she talking about?
No, what are you talking about? How do they said if I'm with a man, what am I? If they're speaking of if I'm living with a man, which I wouldn't be just living. I've never had a situation where I've lived with a man. I don't typically do that. So, but that's the way they're coming to me. They're asking why the man is paying a mortgage. What are you doing with your money? I can only speak from the situations I've been in. I've never lived with a man. I know the women, to each his own. Women can live with men. That's cool. That's who you know. That's what they doing. Whatever. But we're talking about my life. And in my life, I've just so happened to never have lived with a man. And so then it's going to go to, well, what are you doing with your money, period? Of course, I'm taking care of myself. I'm a single woman. And back on the solo trip situation, nobody flaked on me. That would never happen. I don't invite men randomly out of the country with me. You would have to be my man for that to happen. And I'm single. So it ain't I don't do all that. That's not how I roll. So that wouldn't have been happening. He just want to find something so bad, like so bad. He just wants to find something so bad.
What you mean? You was an independent woman. No one act. What the? Oh, she modern as hell. Oh, she modern as hell. Excuse me.
Independent meaning I'm single.
What does
I
this have
take
to
care
do
of
with
myself.
anything? Here comes the victimhood. Oh, I am a modern woman. Oh, don't you disrespect me. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, I can pay with whoever I want. What the fuck is this? All the women that's down into the chat, if you answer questions like this, you will never get married.
Boy, if you don't.
You're just gonna make this what you want it to be. Like, you're twisting things, twisting my words. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I'm an independent woman. I am a single woman. I don't trick men for money. I don't ask men for money. That's not my life. My money that I make go towards my living. Darra's living. That's how it's supposed to be. So stop trying to add stuff, twist stuff to make it fit your mindset, what you already have in your head about us women. Maybe I should say about us successful, Black, educated women. Maybe I should say that. Because that's what it's given. Anyway.
If you answer questions like this, or you don't know if you answer questions like this, you need to get a consultation from me.
Oh,
because I'll be able to talk to you and tease out the
nobody
bullshit.
needs a consultation.
Maybe you don't even know how deep down in your own bullshit that you goddamn are. First of all, honey boo boo child, ocean butter squeeze, cocoa buttermelon. I'm an independent woman. Excuse me. Huh? What? How did you get from point A to point B? And ever
Oh my gosh.
be correct to her. She'll be unwilling to hear your points.
That man.
Why? Because it relinquishes all of these masculine ass women.
This a hurt
It
man.
relinquishes them.
Oh, he's so hurt.
You need to be relentless.
Look at him. Look.
And don't let what society tells you that you need to lower
He
your
is
particular
hurt.
standards
Let it out,
for.
baby.
Stop.
Let it out. Let it all out.
Because it gets all of these nonsensical, erroneous, nebulous women up out of it. And I don't
Let
care
it out.
what they
Let it
look
out.
like.
Let that pain
but
out.
half these women's
Let
minds
that
are just
hurt out.
not
It's
healed.
okay.
Excuse me. How you answer a question like that? God, it's such an
If
easy
I don't live
question.
with guys,
but she
why,
gets an attitude
then the
with an
question
easy
makes
question.
no sense.
I wanted to
don't
like
live
her
with
so
guys.
much.
Bastion,
God.
hello.
Oh, hello.
Bastion. The time is ticking. These motherfuckers can't get their audio and visual together, but time's a wasting.
That's real funny. Use a comedian now. Okay, I got it.
Do you consider yourself a traditional or modern woman? Question from a traditional man that makes over 6 figures.
Great question.
You want to answer
I
that?
don't, what does that mean?
What?
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does it mean? Everybody not in y'all
to
world
me,
of
traditional, if we go all the way to
modern.
traditional, is I'm not working, you pay all the bills, I'm taking care of the house and the kids. That's what traditional is for me.
Mm-hmm.
What is it for you?
No, I wouldn't say I was I would probably be a mixture of both. I'm a working woman.
Well, what
That's
do you do
I
for work? And why
So-
does when everyone asks you what you do for work, you obfuscate the question?
I need this for work, man. I ain't got no job.
So I would never trust to just not do nothing and just be taken care of.
Wait, what?
That could end bad. Do nothing. That's what I do. So I would never trust.
Oh, she said she would never
to
trust that.
just
Okay.
Not do nothing and just be taken care
Okay.
of.
Whatever.
That could
Sure.
end bad. So I'm always have a stash or something. I'll always be working on something. I'm just, you know, I have to, you know. So, I mean, it really depends on the agreement between a man and a woman. But
Yeah, so let's say you're married, you have kids, and he tells you, hey, I want you to stay home, I'll take care of everything. I mean, not the home.
She's not with it.
if we talk about that, that's fine. I'll do it, but I'm still going to be working because obviously I have jobs where I can work from home. I
Yes.
can run an online business at home.
Yes.
I can do
I
other
like her
digital
answer.
work and
To a degree.
run courses and different things. I could do all that from home. So today, you know, we're in a different place than what our parents was in. So we could be doing everything all at once.
Yeah, but my follow-up question would be, would you be okay with working within his business?
Yes.
She says she's a hustler in a professional way.
All right, let's see. We have somebody else.
My toxic traits.
I just named like 14 of them.
Y'all would have to talk to
You did not.
a toxic trait. A toxic trait. I don't know. I never even thought about that. I try not to be toxic.
But we all have a little something.
No, I just find that men, I think some of the men I've ran into, they just want to be able to do whatever they want to do. And
You can't make this shit up.
And
What's
did.
your toxic trait, mama? We all got them. I feel as though some of the men, no accountability. No accountability. Hold on, where my flag at? Where my flag at? Now fuck this shit.
Anyway, so who thinks of their self as toxic if they're not living a toxic life? If they have not been in a relationship where they've been toxic. Do you know what toxic means? I think maybe the word you need is flaws. Maybe that's, I don't know, but toxic, if you're not toxic, yeah, not answering that. I'm not a toxic individual, and I don't want to be with a toxic man, which is what it's given. That's what you given.
I'm just to Darra. I like her sophisticated ways, you know. I got a problem with something though, you know. You know, she say she wasn't looking for like the man. Well, she wasn't trying to be a stay-at-home wife. But you know, like me in the transportation industry, I want my wife to be at home. You know what I'm saying?
When
North
did I
and the
say
kids
that?
taking care of the household. You don't need to be, you know, doing what I'm doing.
She's gonna pineapple him.
What you think about that?
She don't like
Is it gonna work or not?
transportation.
I mean, so y'all not, I think y'all got bad connection or something. I don't think you guys are listening. I said today.
I heard you said I heard everything you said.
You didn't, because you just said that I'm not willing to stay at home. And I said that modern women, we're different today. We're able to stay at home and still work
Yeah,
jobs
she
from
she
home.
did actually say that, my G. You mischaracterized her what she said. She did actually say that. Shout out to the super chats that's coming in. Shout out to Adina Dade with a $10 super chat.
They think
She was so offended by the question about asking her what she does with her money when it was the perfect opportunity to show that she was serious about starting a family.
I said what I said, and that was, I take care of myself. What does it have to do with preparing for a family and this and that? No, I didn't have to say that. You talk about what you do with your money. I'm gonna talk about what I do with mine. When it comes to that point, me and my man will talk about what we're doing and how we're planning for a family. Like,
So, but it don't even matter what I said because I'm gonna have to throw it.
Did he cuss on the way out?
And did.
I just thought it was so disrespectful for men to get upset. Some of the men to get upset and use profanity to try to curse me out on their way out. Just because I pineapple them. I'm not interested in you. And obviously my discernment was perfect. It was on point because I wouldn't want a man that would curse me out. Like, that's toxic. It's giving toxic.
But
Listen, to be an attractive young woman
yeah.
at 30 plus, let's say she's 32, 33 years old, to only have a year-long relationship.
Nothing
This is
wrong
what I be
with
talking
that.
about on the channel.
Nothing wrong with that if you're dating.
She's a Disney enthusiast.
A Disney enthusiast.
She's a feminist champion.
There's nothing wrong with 1 year being the longest you've been in a relationship. If you're a woman who has dated with intention ever since she was in her 20s, nothing wrong with it. Don't let these people make you see. They like people that's been around the block, up the street, that then came back. And because that's not what this is, he just can't believe it. Like, he's just so shocked to meet a lady like me. It's okay, boo-boo.
She doesn't understand men. She doesn't know men. But in her mind, she has crafted the perfect man. But none of them will be ever able
Nobody's perfect
to amount up to what her requirements are. Now,
isn't it funny how men think our requirements are so hard when all we're asking for, if you're another Christian woman like me, then of course all we ask for is a man that wants a family, that wants, like, these are simple things. And last but not least, a loyal man. The biggest issue that I've run into is a lot of men, they're not ready. It's okay to not be ready in your 20s, 30s, however old you are. But the problem is men are not communicating this. They're not communicating this. They're playing it off like it's what they want when they know it's not what they want at that time. So I'm just trying to, I don't understand why you don't get it. I don't understand. Don't put me in a box.
will she be able to get those requirements at 23? Man, maybe. But at 33, oh, it's tough now, mama.
Oh my gosh. Not if you didn't meet the person that God has put on this earth for you
to go. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm a God-fearing woman, and
God,
this place on your heart that it's confirmed that that's the person for you.
Women that want men but hate men. Or excuse me, women that want a man but hate men.
It's all good. So if that makes you think that she's not
masculine,
she wouldn't be submissive.
She's a strong black woman.
Thank you. Thank you in the comments for those
That's
men.
your insecurity. How about that?
Thank you for the men that said she's not masculine. She's a strong black woman. Thank you. Any man that's ever been around me knows I'm not masculine and I allow them to do their thing. So if you ain't been around me, you can't speak on me. So
I'm not the one to be played with. I don't know if they underestimated me. They don't know me. They don't know who I am. They don't know who I know.
Okay. Darra, Cherie, TV. Here go.
So he had something to say about the fact that my blog started off with, they don't know me, they don't know who I am. And I'm pretty sure that you thought I was talking about a man. I actually was not. I was talking about my apartment complex that was giving me some issues. So, stop.
Goes your advertisement.
Thank you.
Okay, she's got an Instagram. We gotta go there. We gotta take a quick look real quick. We gotta go. Oh, there it goes right here. All right, we're gonna take a look at that in a quick second. Let's see what we can learn.
Okay, we're gonna get past.
They want men, but they hate men. They want to be protected and provided for, but they hate men.
So what he's talking about is a video I did a while ago. I don't know if it must have been sometime last year. I was talking about a lot of married men being in my DMs, how I'm trying not to allow it to discourage me from wanting to be married, because it's like some guys just don't care. Like, I'm like, you don't respect your marriage? And it's embarrassing. So anyway, I went on a rant about that, and you're thinking that people are being genuine and then they're not being genuine. You know, people, they call themselves trying to holler at you, and then they turn out to be something totally different than what they should be, because they're not ready. I don't like to look at people as they're bad people. I know the title of the video is Men Are Not Good People. What does it say? Let me see. What is the title? It say, the real reason I'm still single, men are not good people. So, first of all, I used to work for NBC in marketing. Second of all, I understand how this whole thing works. That's not how I feel. I don't feel like men are not good people. The topic was trending because K. Michelle had actually said this in an interview. And so what I did was I took that, I used it for the title, just to say that I can understand what she's saying, what she means. That's how it seems. But I was not saying that I believe men are bad people. So that's not my thoughts. Obviously, some men can be bad people, but not all men. There are great men out there. I 100% believe that.
How you doing?
He was giving Tyson Eyes.
Yeah, no, it's been an honor. I come by your show every now and then, like, wow, what type of chumps on this show every now and then. No offense to them, I just be joking. But you're very beautiful. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. I'm sorry, I didn't come on this show to really just.
Why does he gotta look like that for every guy that get up there?
It's true. Okay.
Yeah, if it's real, if it's like a real thing, I didn't know. Let's see, if I'm here, I might as well tell you a little something. I hope my friends ain't watching. That'd be crazy.
It's a pineapple for me. When you come up here, be ready for what you want for me.
Melli, like, it's a Monday night. It's not even Valentine's Day. She pineapple. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Hello.
I cannot. You think you are so funny.
All through my soul.
Let's give it up. Cause he is so hilarious. Like he an actor. Like, wow. Like, that was such a great performance.
I heard that you like a man who can take control.
The reason why they're laughing, oh, God, I hate to be talking about like this. The reason why they're laughing is because you have a very high-pitched voice, my guy. You have a very high-pitched voice. Guys, I tell you this shit, and actually I talk about this in the Modern Man.
No, stop it. The reason why we're laughing is because out of everything I said, he says you want a man to come in and take control or whatever. Out of everything that was said. We were not laughing at that man's voice box. So stop. But I'm so mean because I pineappled everybody. At least I ain't picking people apart.
Yeah, I'm spinning up there.
Oh, no, she didn't do that. Look at Melli's face. Melli's like, I cannot believe I got this girl up on here.
Before he even get on his rant, let me explain this. He tells Melli, you know, I know how y'all do people with the hats and stuff. Meaning people, because people on her show normally say, take your hat off. Let me see what your hair is doing. Let me see what your hairline is doing or whatever. So he brought it up. Me nor Melli brought it up. So she was not shaking her head and looking like that because, oh, this girl, no. He brought it up. That's why you're going to hear her say, you brought it on yourself. After he brought it up and said, oh, I know how y'all do on this show. Let me, or whatever he was saying about the hats. Then I said, okay, yes. Let's see what their hairline is doing. So don't try to put that on me. He brought that on himself, and that's why she said, you brought that on yourself. Like, he just want to find stuff wrong with me when he's the one sitting up here picking on a man that was born with a higher pitched voice. I can't make this stuff up.
The text today. Let me tell you guys something. A young lady did this to me about 11 to 12 years ago. About 11 to 12 years ago.
See, it's personal.
I remember I just had gotten a haircut, but for some reason that night, I decided to just cover my head. I wore a hat out and matched my outfit, and I went out.
Personal.
And it was a group of them, and it was a group of us. We were sitting at the bar, and she asked me, you know, we were just mad. We came from the bar, the club, and then we went out to go get something to eat at the after hours spot. And, you know, she had a very masculine vibe about her, a very tension vibe about her. And I remember that's what things that she asked me was, oh, what's up? What's your hairline doing up under the? And I remember thinking to myself, like, you dirty, like, why? Like, and my hairline was fantastic. I was 23 years old. Or something like that at the time. Like, the hairline was strong as fuck. Just got to shape up, pulled it up, and the hairline was immaculate. But at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, what if I was going balding, and then that's what it's... You see, but the media today has made it a commonplace to take out and pick apart common characteristics amongst men and talk shit about them. Oh, is he balding? Oh, the D size.
On this rant for no reason. For no reason. The man called out his own hairline. But I understand that you're hurt, though, because I hear a lot of hurt, and you took it back to when you were in your 20s and a woman did you like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, because I know a lot of this is based off of your inner hurt. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry that she was that shallow that she said it to you. All right, so this was fun and funny. I still don't think you funny. I want to thank you guys so much for coming here to my channel. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button out the door or run over to Instagram and follow me over there. Also, let me know this down in the comments. I want to know, do you feel like me and mediocre need to do a one-on-one? Let me know. I want to know. Let me know. Let him know. I've been seeing the emails and they're like, you should just go on the show. You should just... Yes, I know. There actually was a lot of men, despite the negative comments, there was a lot of men that were saying that, you know, I'm this great woman and stick to what you want and God is going to bless you unexpectedly and all of that. And that's all the stuff I believe. That's because I know it's a fact. I have not had time to respond. I don't know if I'm going to be able to respond to everything, but thank you so much for the love. Love yourself. Be content in your singleness. Also know that no man can come around into your life to make you happy. Like, that's not gonna happen. But if you find happiness within yourself before you meet your mate, then that man should be adding to your happiness. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
You got desires. I know. You got desires. I know. You got desires. You got that fire, and I'm not a liar.